All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we got news coming out of the MCU, and it involves Sebastian Stan, aka Bucky Barnes. So you already know we got to talk about it. So if you hear your family, and if your family, go ahead and sit down at this dinner table, because guess what? We about to talk, motherfucker. So look, Sebastian Stan was just recently at a convention, and he basically came out and said before he signed on as Bucky Barnes, Marvel promised him that he would eventually become Captain America. Now we all know Captain America, the mantle was passed down to Sam Wilson, who is currently Captain America, which did happen in the comics, by the way. But the main comic, what we were all waiting for, especially when it was teased in Captain America and the Winter Soldier, this image right here. Bucky does eventually become Captain America when Steve Rogers is pronounced dead. Now, let's backtrack. Civil War. There's a lot of different takes, iterations on Civil War, right? But in Civil War, Captain America is actually killed by crossbones, which, if you're like me, you're a big comic book fan, I went into that movie thinking Steve Rogers was gonna die. So when he made it out, I was like, oh shit, this is different. Right? So once he's killed, Bucky Barnes picks up the mantle as Captain America. Now again, he's got the metal arm, he's got the super soldier serum running through his veins. So it made the most sense. But they went a different route. Later on in the comics, years later, Sam Wilson was the one who became Captain America. That's the route they went. Now, do we eventually get to this? I don't know. I feel like a lot of time has passed. I feel like eventually they're going to phase him out with a lot of the new characters coming into the MCU. So we may never see Bucky Barnes as Captain America. Or maybe they flip it, they do a one off to please the fans, and they use Secret Wars, which is supposed to have a lot of variants. And one of the variants of Bucky Barnes could be Captain America. Do I want to see that? Hell no. I feel like that's taking a cheap way out. My man should have got the shield instead of Sam Wilson. I'm sorry. I love Sam Wilson as Cap, but Bucky is who I wanted to see become Captain America, and it pissed me off that he didn't get the shield. And it sucks that Marvel promised him this, and it looks like they're really not gonna come through on that promise, right? Because I love Bucky, I loved him as a Winter Soldier. I think he got a lot of his aura back in Thunderbolts, but this is the icing on the cake. I really hope we see it at some point. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. Again, a lot of time has passed, so we probably won't. Or like I said, they'll take the easy way out and give us a fucking Bucky Barnes variant who is Captain fucking America. And at this point, I guess we got to take what we can get, right? You guys let me know down in the comments how you feel about this. Do you think Marvel's wrong for it? Do you think we're ever going to see it? And as always, if you like comic books, if you like sports, and you rock with what I'm giving you, go ahead and hit that motherfucker follow button. You already know the vibes. Peace.